Hey guys, welcome to another QuinBoxed. I am breaking my own rules here because this will be the second QuinBoxed in a row after, or another QuinBoxed after the last video. And I've always told myself I'm not supposed to do that. I have another video prepared, but there's something blocking from releasing it, so I'm hoping I'll be able to do that soon. And then there's two big videos that are coming up, which I'm working on too, and another video in a cloud series, and there's lots of stuff going on in the background, which the Quin LED modules I'm working on, and I just haven't had time to make a proper video for this week or last week, which I missed altogether. So we're doing a QuinBoxed, and well, timing is good for that because on the 29th there will be another big sale on Aliexpress. Yeah, it seems like they're always having sales. And they do have a lot of sales during the year. I believe this is the 11th or the 13th year. I think the 11th. Yeah. The 11th year anniversary of Aliexpress itself. So hopefully there are some good deals. But for sure I'll have some links to lead you there. And if you use those links and buy stuff on Aliexpress, which we're going to buy anyway, but then maybe took the time to click on my link, that is always very much appreciated. So let's see what kind of packages I have, to unbox today. Right, so we're going to have a variety of packages today, and some I know what's in there, and some, maybe not. Let's see here. This one says mobile phone charger, but it's a quite chunky mobile phone charger, if that's it. I know it's in here, but yeah. I was looking for some kind of stationary charger for at this desk or my other desk. I know the other desk. I've been making some plans, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. And I got a new charger. This one has PD 65 watt, Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0, and it has multiple ports, and I think it's especially nice for on a desk. Let's quickly take a look at it, because we have a lot of packages to go through. Okay, comes in two boxes it seems. Let's open the other side then, I guess. Okay, we're just gonna push it through. There we go. So we have the main box. Well, I'm seeing this for the first time too, but we can already see a glimpse of it. What's this then? Oh, it's the power cord. Okay, so it comes with an external power cord that plugs into the back. Okay, has a on-off switch. And then on the front it has a display, and it'll display per port. I guess I could quickly plug it in because this is one of the bigger items we have today. And, well, who knows, maybe during the sale you're looking for a nice phone charger. I had some previous ones, which I still recommend. They're still excellent. Let's plug this in. And, well, as you can see here, it has a display displaying the voltage and the amperage per port. Now, that's very nice if you like monitoring stuff like I do. And as I said, I was looking for something I could put on my disk and have several things connected to. And this one has everything, so PD 65 watt. And from what I've been reading online, the reviews have actually been quite good. So, yeah. You can even get it with a QI wireless charger on top. And it should be able to deliver up to 110 watts, so that's quite a bit of power in total. And I like the form factor, so, yeah. Oh, that's right. And one of the features is there's an on-off button here with which you can turn off the front LED panel. So if you want to sleep at night, hey, you don't get bothered by all the lights. Okay, let's move that to the side. I might do a full test of that or not. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. But as I said, I believe people online have already tested it quite a bit, and it came out very favorably. And this thing, I believe it's priced around $26, something like that. So I think that's pretty good. Let's do some small packages and see what's in there, because I don't have a clue. Because here, look, there's 3 small packages. And this one is especially interesting because it says it went to the wrong address and then came to mine. Okay, let's just cut in here and see what's in there. Oh, right, infrared sensors. Because I wanted to toy around with those. And so these are just some basic, simple infrared sensors you can plug into a board. And yeah, as I said, I just want to toy around with those. Let's see what I can do with them, and maybe write an article on how to use them on a QuinLED board, for instance. Something like that. Now let's see what's in here after I tear it open professionally. That's what I do. Ah yes, well, that's why I went through it pretty quickly. Here is a bunch of other types of the same thing. These are also all infrared sensors, which should be able to detect one of those simple, you know, colors and buttons, infrared remotes, which could be nice to control, like WLED, which has support for it, instead of having to always grab your phone or use Home Assistant or something like that. Or you could have a button connector too, but this can have more functions. Oh, right, there's another small one. Doesn't really say anything other than electronic parts and components. Well, we couldn't go with QuinBoxed without getting one of those. Ah, okay, yep, some LAN chips I've been testing with. I'm actually going to be building the latest prototype of my QuinLED ESP32 top board very soon, and I'm hoping that's going to be it, and we'll be able to go into a trial batch. But I think the next video will be about more QuinLED stuff and the big update and stuff like that. So, okay, this one is interesting too. This one says USB cable, but what kind of USB cable would this be? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, right. Okay. Yep. Okay. More experiments. This is USB-C in, and then it just has 2 normal data wires out. Because I was thinking, okay, I always recommend you can use like a simple phone charger or something like that, with, for instance, a QuinLED DIG quad for the 5-volt EXT function. But then you have to cut a cord or something like that. So I was like, okay, maybe I can find like a USB-C or micro USB plug, and then 2 wires, so you can just wire it up that way and still have the ability to disconnect it. So I looked up these. These are like a few cents or $1 a piece, I don't know, something like that. We'll test those later. Circuit breaker blade. Well, speaking of testing, I do a lot of testing. That's like one of the main things I do behind the scenes. And I go through a lot of fuses to also test if all the protection circuits and stuff like that I design actually work. I have a whole graveyard of blown up components and parts, which I blew up intentionally to see what would happen and if my protection circuits worked as designed and stuff like that. So these are resettable fuses in the normal ATO, I believe ATO, yeah, form factor. So in theory, I should be able to pull this one out, and this is 5 volt up to 5 amps up to 28 volt. So that's perfectly suited for the new boards, which are 5 volt to 24 volt. And in theory, this fits in here. And one thing I was wondering about is if I can fit 2 next to each other. And I can. Awesome. Okay, cool. So yeah, as I said, this is again for testing stuff, and that is going to cost me a lot less fuses. Now I'll do some testing on how well they are rated, as in will they pop at 5 amps or will they pop at 6.5 amps for 5 seconds or for a minute, or you know, stuff like that. A normal fuse that is 5 amps won't pop at 5 amps. It'll need to be like 6 or 7 amps for a few seconds before it'll actually pop. Okay, now this package had me stumped. It says LCD repair tool, but I'm not sure what they mean because I don't know. I didn't order something like that, so let's see what it actually is. It's neatly packaged, at least. Oh, nice. It is a new tweezer. And I believe this is a titanium one. So, well, titanium is is a very hard substance. Oh, it's really neatly packed. And I'm going to use that. Nice. Yeah, so of course these tips here are very fine, so they generally break after some time or get bent or some other stuff which isn't very nice. And I'm hoping, since this is titanium, let's see if it will last any longer. I don't know how this went. Okay, whatever. So, titanium tweezers. What time are we living in? Fuses, I think this is the same thing as we just took a look at. Let me unpack that professionally real quick. Oh no, there's a yellow envelope in here. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. No text on there. Because I keep giving my address away. What's about that? I mean, come on. Okay. Yeah, okay. Same thing. But these should be a different value. Let me see here. 15 amps. Okay. Well, that's a bit high, but, you know, if I wanted to do dig Uno testing, which should be able to do 15 amps no problem, you know, I wanted to have several different values. Transmission and cables. No clue. Absolutely. Let me center myself a little bit more. No clue. $17. We'll see. Mystery boxed here. Okay. Still a mystery. What the hell is this? Okay, let's use the special tool. Let's remove the special tool and button it back up. Okay, lots of plastic. I have no idea what this... Oh! This was supposed to be in the next QuinBoxed. Oh, I can show you now. These are basically the same thing, but one has Chinese print on it and one has English print on it. And what these are, I guess it's not too bad for this QuinBox, but I have a surprise for the next one, is POE extender switches. Now, I've done a whole video about how to use 2 IP cameras with a single cable, and there's multiple methods in there. You can do it with a physical change in the cables, basically, where you can feed 2 POE pairs over a single UTP cable. And I also showed, or at least I linked, a 1 POE in to 4 POE out switch, and a 1 POE in to 2 POE out switch. But that was a Dahua custom model, and I got some reports it worked for some, it didn't work for others, it worked fine for me. But these are basically the same thing, so it takes POE in on this side, and then it's basically a switch which does AF and AT, so it's 30 watts max in, and then it does 2 times POE out. And this is exactly the same, but the listing said one with Chinese print on it and the other with, well, non-Chinese print on it. And I kind of just wondered if they were the same or not. So I'll be testing that. Not sure if that will become a video or not, but generally these I've used these before. I used the 1 to 4 in all of my IP camera videos, and especially since you can have 30 watts in. A generic IP camera only uses like 8 watts, so you can easily have 2 times 8 watt out or something like that. So, yeah, POE extender switches. 1 cable in, 2 IP cameras out. You need to put this in a box somewhere close to the cameras. But if it's going to save you having to run a new cable, those are generally very much worth the money. Okay, here is another mystery package. Yeah, I've actually no clue what's in here. So we are going to see. Ah, okay, nice. Holy, this package went to hell and back. Okay, well, I guess I'll take it out. I have an NVIDIA Shield, and the controller for that, the Gamepad controller, which I mainly use to watch series and stuff like that, the battery has been borked for years. And so I thought, okay, the Shield should support Bluetooth, so let's get a different controller for that. And, well, I looked around on my favorite website, which is currently going to have a sale on the 29th. Sorry about that. And this is a Bluetooth controller. They say it's for the Switch, but hey, it should work for the Shield too, because I believe it also supports Bluetooth controllers. That looks pretty decent. It feels pretty, yeah, it's sturdy. USB-C charging port here. And, yeah, I mainly just use these and the buttons, but for some reason I like it better than a remote, because I often have to navigate menus, and if I do that with a remote, it always feels slower. Yeah, you get the most crappy USB-C cable ever devised with it. And of course, a manual in brilliant, well, okay, there's English too. Fine. So, yeah, going to test that out if that works well together. Oh no. With an NVIDIA Shield. Let's hope so. It wasn't too expensive, but okay. So let's see here. We have a wrench. Now, having decent or good tools is always a thing. Often you don't need them, but then when you need them and you don't have them, it really sucks. So I splurged on this one because I believe this is about 50 bucks. But I wanted a good set of wrenches. And of course, I can understand what you're saying. A good set of wrenches is like $500 and don't buy them on Aliexpress. I know, but I only use these in a home setting. And this is WorkPro. So, I mean, like my solar paste before, it is for professionals. Metric flex head wrenching combination wrench set 8 pieces. Okay, let's take a quick look. So, I'm not going to act like I can vouch for this quality or something like that. It had like hundreds of good reviews. But still, who knows. Nice, okay. Yeah, so basically these are just wrenches. This is a 13 millimeter, but it also has a ratcheting head. And it can swivel. And I thought, okay, I don't have to wrench too often, but I can see the benefit in that. And I just wanted to have a set of some decent wrenches which could also reach into, harder to reach places. Quality, yeah, well, it feels good, but who knows how long it's going to last or not. It looked good to me. The reviews were good. I am no expert in wrenches and stuff like that. If you're going to use this professionally, most likely you'll want to buy some kind of proper brand or something like that. But who knows? It comes with a nice pouch now. Yeah, I like that. There's some cards in the box. Probably from WorkPro telling us how pro they are. Yeah, they got lots of stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Bye. Thank you for your purchase. Valued customer. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, the next item is something I've been waiting for because it's underwear. Let's see here. Men's shorts. Okay. So, yeah, no, I'm not going to model these or anything like that. But I've actually been buying my underwear, like my shoes, from China for several years now. And, well, it's really good. Because I like shorts which have a very long... well, we're going into clothing here, which have these pipes very long from the main area. And I haven't been able to find these in a decent shop in the Netherlands for some reason, so I buy them from China. This is a new brand I'm going to try. They're like a few bucks a piece, so that's fine. But we have more envelopes, bags, whatever, with the same stuff in here. So, more shorts, or this one says boxers, but you know. And it's basically the same thing. Shorts with, well, I guess I'll hold them for this camera, for this time. Shorts with long pipes for on the legs. Because I really don't like those shorts with short pipes on the legs. And as I said, I've been wearing Chinese-made underwear from Aliexpress for years now. I was afraid to share. No, I wasn't. But it's excellent. It's good stuff. It lasts for quite a long time, especially, certainly as long as underwear I buy over here. But as I said, I've been able to just easily find the models I like. Oh yeah, this is the stuff I already had. So those are the most, I think. Whoa. I've just been able to find the models I like there. Hold on, this is going to make a lot of noise. Okay, we made it through the noise. Yeah, so these are the ones I'm currently wearing. And again, oh wait, oh no, I had the wrong camera selected, I can't go back, sorry about that. But yeah, same thing, shorts with long pipes. And these I really like, they're only a few bucks a piece. Yeah, decent quality, not much more to say about them really. Cool. Well, we've been recording for about 20-25 minutes now, so I think I'll end the QuinBox here. As I said, on the 29th, Aliexpress is going to have a big sale again. If you want to pick up any of these items or anything else, going through my links and then adding it to your cart is always very much appreciated. And with news that's coming up, you'll understand why that's more important than ever. And, well, I want to thank you for watching. Catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.